Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, and I'm kind of shakily holding my phone up to the camera so that you can see the sketch that I'm going to be working from. It is a weekly sketch from Scrap-A-Sketch, and I've kind of quickly thrown together some some supplies here. I'm gonna try to adjust the light again, not quite happy with things, and hopefully soon all of that will be rectified. Anyway, I've just kind of pulled some scraps, and I had a print shop on my desk, the print shop paper pad on my desk, and I had some scraps. This is a scrap, and this is a scrap, and the scissor paper is a scrap, and this, I think I did cut that one fresh for this. I'm going to use one of the pre-made clusters from the class that we took with Vicki Booten for Discover and Create. So I'm going to mix Discover and Create and Print Shop. Normally, I would maybe distress the edges of the paper, but I decide, and the photo would probably not be distressed. I have distressed the edge of the photo instead, and I've done that ahead of time. Let me get some foam to go behind it, and I will quickly get this together. For those of you who are checking on me, I have the doctor has moved up they were trying to schedule my pacemaker surgery for the 29th, and that's kind of what I was planning on. And it turns out that the doctor would like to make it Thursday, so day after tomorrow. And I'm okay with that. I wasn't absolutely sure that I wanted this, so I thought there was some decision making to be done. And when they called and said that that he wanted to move up the date, I kind of just went with it, and I'm just really ready to be done with all all these problems. So I must be ready. And I had a long discussion with the nurse today. Let me kind of move this up. You're seeing the bottom of my laptop there. I'm going to move this up so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of zipping along here. First, I need to put the vertical pieces. I'm going to use this scissor paper to go all the way bottom to top. I'm going to move things over a bit here. This is a text paper. This is my favorite. I'm here for the good times on this day. Grateful for the people who make something or make us happy. And it's kind of about how the page is kind of about how awesome Katie did my hair this last time, which was at the very end of last month. Let me get that moved over there. And then I forgot to put this on. Let me take this off. Sorry about that. I'm a little flustered. I'm going to do this like so, and then this film strip is going to go there, and I'm going to secure it here where I know the tape won't show through. I want to get it kind of evenly on top of the pink. I don't want it at an angle. I want it straight, parallel to the edge there. So kind of get that. Now let's put this on here where I want it, and we'll do that. Okay, now I have this, which is kind of going to be the photo mat, the photo cluster mat. I'm going to move it over a little to the left because I need my title here. I'll move it a little further to the left. Do that. I'm going to put the cluster on kind of down low-ish so that it breaks the line at the bottom. And I'm going to put the photo so that it breaks the line at the top, because I want you to see that pattern paper. And if I did it like this, I don't know, I guess I could do it like that. It kind of hides the hair though. So let me get this on. Actually, let me get the photo on first. I'm going to kind of do it that way. And now I can place this here. Kind of like so, with about the same amount showing on the left as on the right, and then we have this above and below. Okay. Now, I'm going to add, well, let's do the title first. The title is going to be Good Hair Day. And I'm going to use this funky alpha from Discover and Create. So I'm going to try not to use any of the blue because I don't have a lot of blue in here. I'm going to hang this off, I'm going to hang the top word off the top of this. Let's do O and O. I'll do that. I'll put this one next, I guess. I'm going to kind of overlap them, and then the D, I have this D, which now needs a little bit of foam for it to be up, overlapping that O. Okay, and now hair. I'm going to use a small H. And I'm going to put it at an angle there. Oh, and I like this little A. And I'm going to do a purple eye. And I don't have any adhesive on it, so let me put some, I pulled it off without the adhesive, kind of rushing, not for any particular reason. I do have an awful lot to do. And I'm going to put this on top. I'm going to have to go back and put glue on those. That doesn't quite work that way. And I'm going to push this down a little bit. Let me show you what I'm going for here. I want the bottom of the eye to show below the A, kind of like that, and then the top to also show. And now I'm going to go get the dot so I can dot my eye. And the purple is kind of a nod to the purple that you can just barely see there on the hair. She did just such an excellent job. She gave me, she trimmed a lot, not a lot, but she trimmed it so that the dead ends were gone, and then she straightened it and then kind of curled it with a flat iron, if that makes any sense. And I'd never had that done before, and I just loved it. To me, when I looked at the back of this, I saw movie star hair. So I was excited. Okay, so I need an R, and I want one that's totally black. And I'm just going to put it I'm going to put it there, and then can I fit day here, or do I have to put it hanging off down at the bottom? Let's see what we've got in the way of D's. The only D's I have left have blue on them. So let me see if I have a P that I could use as a D. How about that? I'll use an upside down P, and I could do it that way with a little bit of foam underneath it. And then I've got another small A, and the Y can hang down. So I think I'm good. Let's see how this is going to work. And if I have a lot of space left out here, I can put a little embellishment, because I am going to embellish this for Calvinball. So there'll be a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Okay, so let's go there. And then we'll get this A, and I'm going to hang it from the top and prop it a little bit onto the D, kind of this way. Ooh, that's perfect. Let me just kind of press it down so the glue sticks. I said it was perfect, and then I moved it. There we go. And I really apologize for the glare that the light is giving here. I don't like that, and I have already talked to our handyman to kind of see what we can do to shade it. Okay, I've got this Y right here, and I can do a little bit of foam down at the bottom of that Y Just focus on what excites you, and a good hair day does excite me. It's the highlight of my life these days, having a good hair day. I think this needs to be closer to there, like so. And maybe this can be raised up to overlap that. There we go. That works for me. And now I'm going to find an embellishment that can kind of fill in the spot. And the only reason I feel compelled to do that, if good didn't stick out a little bit farther, I would let it be. But I want to kind of balance that. And I've got just the thing. This star that says super. I've got the foam embellishments that come with Discover and Create, and I'm going to embellish now for the video. Darn it, I'm having trouble picking that up and getting it off to the side. I will worry about putting it together properly later. I'm going to embellish with what I have here, and then I will probably go back and add some more things for Calvinball. But I don't want, this year, my promise to myself for Calvinball was that I was going to make more pages that look like pages that I might make if it weren't Calvinball, and fewer pages that look like I just stuck stuff on because it's Calvinball. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sure you do. There's a point for gold and a point for hearts. So I always do my overlapping hearts. I'm going to do a couple here. I keep wanting to turn the light up because it looks very dark to me. I have I get a point for a paper clip, so I'm gonna add one right there. Let's see, what else do I see? I need a flower, and I think I've got a couple flower choices here. Here's where I'm adding some blue. So I could have had some blue over there. I might do the flower let's do it this way so that it comes in and becomes more of the cluster. I get a point for a butterfly, and as a nod to the fact that my hair is purplish, I'm going to add this butterfly, and it's a moth. I know that, and I use moths and butterflies as symbols of change, metamorphosis, all those things, and all the good feelings that you get when you get a good hairstyle. when when you have a good and there's, I get a point for gold, and there's gold on these letters, and I think that that guy's gold. There's gold on the hearts for sure. So I think I'm gonna stop here. Well, let's put I want to put some things. I want to add something here. The best, and there's something else, another one that I saw that's awesome. This says yes. It says new goals or highlight. I like that. And I think I'm going to add this yes. I don't want to cover that hole because that kind of proves that that's a tag. So I'm going to see, I already had overlapping hearts. But so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take these off because that gives me some more space to do some other embellishments. If I decide to. And I'm going to put this down here. I'll put the yes right here. And then I'm going to stop the video, and I will embellish this later after I've had a chance to lie down. So I will, I'm doing this video today. I'm going to try to do one more tomorrow that's just a just for Calvinball kind of a page. I'm trying to use more of Lisa's sketches, and I just love this one. So I'm glad I got a chance to do it. This arrow is not sticking. So I'm going to add some glue. And I need to spread it around a bit to make it tacky but not gloppy. So those are legitimate crafting words. Tacky and gloppy. Okay. And so there's my page. The basis of my page. I know for a fact that I will be adding a stamped avocado because, you know, and I'll be adding a hedgehog somewhere in there, and maybe a penguin. We'll see. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.